Heart is broken because of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken because I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken because we live on a planet that...
Well, hey there, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Today is Wednesday. RENSDAY.
Yeah, RENSDAY.
I know you're not talking. So we're back with another reaction today, and what we gonna be doing?
So today we're gonna be reacting to Ren's Do You Believe? I don't think it's a video per se, so we're just gonna be listening to the song and then giving you guys our thoughts.
Sounds good, but before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Do it.
Let's go.
You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, I hope you're in good health. I'm writing cause I'm frightened, I've been fighting with myself. I wake up in the morning, rain is pouring, but I don't mean outside, I mean a storm is roaring in the corners deep in my mind. And I've been phoning my friends for advice to break the ice. How are you? Yeah, I'm nice. Actually, I'm fucking sore inside. I'm borderline suicide, but I'm really trying to shine in this dark, dark life of mine. The film Life of Brian, I watched it 50 times, because I'm always searching for the brighter side of life. And maybe one day those thoughts will pay off, but till then, my future self, I'm feeling lost. Ha.
You believe it's morning.
So it's like he's writing a letter to himself, but I mean, yeah, he's saying my future self, and he's giving, like, you know, situations, I guess, that he's went through, you know what I mean, and his struggle. But yeah, what you think so far?
Yeah, it's just like you said, he's just writing a letter to himself so far. We don't know the rest of it because we haven't gotten to it, but
Yeah.
so far he's just writing a letter to himself about the real struggles of a human life.
Right. He said, what he say? I watched The Life of Brian film 50 times. I think that's what he said. I should rewind it back, but I'm not going to do that because y'all told me we rewind it back a little bit too much for the guitars, but I don't know. You ready?
They said that?
It was one person. They were just saying for the solo part.
Oh.
You just got to let it play. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. You believe it's morning, I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Dear future self, why am I unwell? Will I ever find a way to climb right out this hell? Will I ever find a way to leave my demons? Find the breath to keep me breathing, find the hope to keep believing, find a way out, huh? Cause something funny happens when you're always sick. When you wake up every day praying that they might be it, that you might turn a corner into life or into death. Cause you hate that state of limbo, cause you hate that state of stress. And many lessons I have learned being burnt by the fires of depression as they scorch up my earth. I have learned that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was, cause I'm still here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox, I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken because of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken because I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken because we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet.
He said, heart is broken because I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken because, you know what I mean? He was spitting, he was talking. I'm not going to go in too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to shed a tear.
Come on,
That
man.
was sad.
Come on. I understand you feel it, but y'all should see her in the movies, man. At these movies, oh my.
It was sad.
Every
Get
movie
off my straw.
No, come on. It's my straw. Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm gonna rewind a little bit though.
It's sad.
Here and breathing, my heart's beating blood, but I'm a paradox, I feel so alone, yet I isolate myself. It's no one's fault but my own. Heart is broken cause of the friends that I've had who have died. Heart is broken cause I've been sick for a third of my life. Heart is broken cause we live on a planet that values money more than lives, and we're damaging that planet that we need to survive.
That line was true.
Which part? About the friends that had died?
Well,
You said my heart is broken for my friends who have
I'm
died.
talking about the line where it says that the world is more concerned about making money than...
Yeah, that's more
than
truer now than 9 years ago when he recorded this, or released it, I should say.
It's been true since not the start of society, but like when
I
all
agree.
these institutions started to come about. But
this is still...
that's a different subject.
Hold on a minute, though. Actually, nah, I'm gonna say that for later.
Okay.
Broken heart, it breaks every time I feel the brakes on my brain when it aches. Bringing the breezes back to faith, feeding my demons while they wait. Ask my angels why forsake, have faith. Take away this pain in my brain and bring the rain on my soul. Future self, could you pull me out this hole?
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind.
Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, but that's the last thing on my mind. Do you believe it's morning? I'm alive, that's the last thing on my mind.
Hey, listen, man. It's a lot going on there. Yeah, I wasn't. I'm gonna just say this. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be more like a motivational. You know, like you can do anything you want if you believe in yourself. You know what I mean? Do you believe? I thought it was that type of one. But I mean, I'm not saying that this song was not inspirational. I'm not gonna say that because I mean, it depends. It depends on your perspective. But I think he was, you know, like talking to his future self, explaining some of the stuff he was either going through or had went through in the past, and you know, just trying to like not give him advice on how to cope with it, but like, you know, just get like a heads up, you know, and like maybe you can avoid this, or you know, how on some situations he mentioned how to deal with it, because he said something about, did he say my heart hurts or something about my friends who have died? My heart hurts because I was sick for a third of my life. It wasn't probably my heart hurts, but it was like my heart aches, I think. But yeah, that was relatable. You know, everybody goes through that as far as like death, you know, close family members, friends. It's inevitable, you know, for you know, you live a long life. So I thought that was nice. I thought that he had some really heartfelt lyrics. Also, that one part you was talking about, I forget what you had said. Dang, I said I was gonna talk about it later.
The world.
Oh yeah, the world part when he mentioned that. I was gonna say that even though when we listen to this song today, it was released about 9 years ago. If the lyrics are still, I would say relevant, and you know, you still feel them and relate to them, then to me that means that the song is timeless. I will, you know, some people call them classics, but I say it's timeless. If you could relate to it like that much far down the line, then you definitely got something on your hands. I'm not gonna take the floor over those.
No, you already did. You might as well finish up the video.
No, I'm not gonna not give you a chance to give you a review for, you know what I mean, for we rate it at the end. But go ahead.
So for me, like I said, I was starting to get a little bit emotional because of the lyrics. And I don't know if you guys have seen the actual like video, but like there's a person who's crying and it's like all dim and stuff. Like, but in any case.
I thought that was rain, man. What you mean?
Right, that is rain.
He said it was crying. Was it rain or was it crying? I'm just playing. It could
both.
have been both. It's both.
But yeah, so it kind of hurt my heart a little bit. As far as the song goes, it's almost like a Dear Old Nikki. If you guys ever heard that song by Nicki Minaj, Dear Old Nikki, on her Pink Friday album. You never heard it?
Nah. Shout out to Nicki Minaj though, but nah, I never heard
But yeah,
of
that
it.
was like a letter to herself. And really, this song was about, you know, people say, be glad that you're alive today. And that's all well and good, but when you take into matters of the state of the world and, you know, how the people are actually faring and what the world is actually about nowadays, it's, you know, like it's hard to stay positive in this sort of environment. And then as far as his own personal things that he's going through, you know, like losing people, his sickness, you know, all that stuff. So needless to say, I relate to it. Yeah, it was sad. I almost shed a tear, I'm not gonna lie.
Word. I mean, I would say, even though he didn't have the animated voices so much on this one, I still do kind of get a little bit of vibes of the Eminem song, the Stan song, that I kind of like.
I never heard that song.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm saying I kind of like has said that about one of his reviews. I don't know if it was Fire in the Booth or not, but anyway, if you haven't checked that out, check that out right up there. But yeah, I felt like he got a little bit of Eminem Stan vibes on that too, just because it was like, you know, this is to my future self, you know what I mean, da da da. So yeah, you know, it was similar to me. But I know that they also said that Nicki Minaj and Eminem was some of his influences, so
Yeah.
I can see why that. You know, why you said Nicki and why I said Eminem. So it makes sense. Overall, I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give this one like a 8.5. Only because, well, hold on, I'm sorry. The beat too. I forgot about the beat. I forgot to mention the beat. The beat was nice. It was like a hip hop boom bap vibe. I don't know if he made the beat or not, but if he made the beat, I forgot to even factor that in. If he made the beat, overall, I'm gonna give it like I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
Still a good song. The beat was nice. I just felt like the beat probably might needed a little. It might have been a little better if it was a little bit more variation instead of just a sample looping the whole time. But I did like how he switched it up at the end and kind of started singing a little bit in there. I guess I was looking for that for the hook, for the chorus. That would have probably, you got a 10 for me for that. But once again, this is like 9-10 years ago. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Salute. The improvement is great. Like for real.
So for me, honestly, I'd give this one a 10. And no, it's not,
You give it a 10 because of the artwork? What you doing, man?
no, I'm giving him a 10 because it's relatable. And like you said, because the stuff that he talked about is still relevant today and it's probably not going away anytime soon, is still relevant, you know, and it's still real and people can relate to it. So, yeah, like I said, I was about to shed a tear. So why would I not give it a 10 if it had that kind of emotional impact on me?
I ain't see nothing roll down your eye, man.
I said I was about to shed a tear. Stop touching my straw. I'm going to start crying now.
I didn't even touch your straw.
No, you touched it like 20 times.
You lying, man. Dang. But yeah, great song. Shout out to you. Thank you guys for watching. Anything else?
Yes. Make sure you guys like this video and comment down below what we should react to next and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.